could never be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan.
From a surface view, the line could apply to a lot of people because there was an era where a Drake stimulus package could almost guarantee a #1 song. It could guarantee your career will be made, and a lot of rappers tapped in for that stimulus package. But Drake was talking about Future, and here's how we know he was talking about Future. See, on the intro to We Don't Trust You, Future called Drake his #1 fan.
You a nigga #1 fan, dog. Sneak this and I don't understand, dog.
Drake was reminding Future, I can't be your #1 fan because your first #1, I was the one who put it in your hand. Do you soon forget that your first #1 was with me and Thug on Way Too Sexy? So Drake is essentially sunning Future, letting him know, bruh, like, stop like the big guy talk, bruh. Like, you're literally my son. Like, I'm literally the reason why you have a striving rap career.
I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man's on? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career you been shook up. Cause Top told you drop it, give me 50 likes of push-ups. Hood.
This was clearly about Kendrick. I mean, it's obvious, but the bar is actually really great and complex if you put it in full context and understand the full details. So when he says backstage in my city, it was friend zone, he's referring to when people were rumoring that Drake and Kendrick were beefing. Drake actually showed up to Kendrick Lamar's Big Stepper tour when he landed in Toronto, and apparently they had a conversation backstage. Here is Drake actually at the concert watching from like a skybox. So obviously when Drake says how you big stepping with size 7s on, it's a play on word on Kendrick Lamar's tour Big Steppers, in which Drake attended. And there's also a play on Kendrick Lamar being a really miniature man. He's about like 5'3". He's really tiny. Now when Drake says that Kendrick Lamar is an extortion baby, he's referring to Kendrick Lamar essentially coming into the game with some street dudes from Compton who started a label that became TDE. And Drake is alluding to the fact that Kendrick Lamar is being extorted by TDE. And now Drake's, I guess, meaning of extortion, if you break it down, he's saying that Kendrick Lamar is in a really messed up deal or was in a really messed up deal, and that he was giving TDE 50-50 of everything.
Your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50.
Clearly about Kendrick, Drake is repeating the recurrent rhetoric surrounding Kendrick Lamar, which is he's overhyped and he really doesn't produce great music as often as people will reward him for. And he's also saying that last album that Kendrick Lamar dropped, which is pretty much that consensus, it was a flop, right? The album was a flop. It came and went. Hip-hop really didn't receive it how they received his other albums. And the album was just a bad album. It was a poor album. And Drake is just repeating the rhetoric. Now, we know this one is about Kendrick Lamar because Drake brings up Maroon 5, and Kendrick Lamar and Maroon 5 had a song together. Now, Drake also makes fun of Kendrick Lamar doing these weird off-brand like features. And he also tells Kendrick, man, like, hey, listen, drop more record, man. Feel me? Top needs his 50, which is also a play on Kendrick Lamar's, I guess, contract dispute with TDE, which led to him leaving the label.
Pip squeak, pipe down, you ain't in no big 3. SZA got you wiped down, Travis got you wiped down, Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in the scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga.
Again, clearly more distance to Kendrick, but let's break down the context clues just in case they weren't obvious. So Kendrick Lamar responded back to Drake's and J. Cole first-person shooter when J. Cole essentially said the big 3 was Kendrick, Drake, and him. Kendrick Lamar responded back on like that when he says, F the big 3 is just big me.
Motherfuck the big 3, nigga, it's just big me.
And Drake is saying, sir, no. You can't be the big three because the numbers don't say you are the big three. Kendrick Lamar's last album, Mr. Morale, sold 295,000 copies first week. His label mate, a former label mate, associate SZA, outsold him with 318,000 copies first week. And Travis Scott obliterated him with 496,000 copies first week. So Drake made a great point, right? You're not big three if SZA wiped you down and Travis Scott wiped you down, and you certainly can't be big three if you're not even like the highest selling artist on your label, on your your little label. Now Kendrick Lamar has left TDE, so SZA isn't really his label mate anymore, but still the point still goes, bruh. You can't be no big three, bruh, if SZA is outselling you. Sorry. Now the second half of that bar is probably the hardest line on this song when he says, big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the F is this, a 20v1? Nigga, what's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. That was a direct response to Kendrick Lamar's line on Like That when Kendrick says, Prince outlived Mike Jack, alluding to the fact that Prince and the Michael Jackson debate was, Prince was the pure artist, Michael Jackson was like the star, was the person who was sort of presented the songs he was being written for. He couldn't play no instruments. So essentially saying the pure artist is always going to outlive just the star with the voice.
Best work is a light pack, nigga. Prince outlived Mike Jack, nigga. Boom!
And the line itself was just inaccurate, bruh. Like, if this was a comparison, Drake would be Prince and Michael Jackson. Drake is the all-around artist who could play instruments, make beats, produce, sing, rap. Kendrick Lamar is just a rapper. Drake is the pure artist. So, like, yeah, I never quite get that. But Drake remixing it and saying, yo, what's a prince to a king, a son? Yo, that was just too hard, bro. But that was hard.
Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga.
Yeah, this is a tough one, bro. I can't put my mind to it, bro. Who is he talking about? Maybe he's talking about Metro Boomin, man. Maybe he's telling Metro Boomin, bro, to shut up and stop being a snake and a dweeb who's trying to line up these different plays and go against me and drop 2 albums to try to tear me down. Maybe he's telling Metro, man, to shut up and just put them drums on them beats again, bro. You feel me? And stop trying to click up with the entire industry to diss me.
Yeah, I'm the 6th guy, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga manager was Charles' little blunt runner. Claim the 6 and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing, able bread out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas.
This was a direct diss at the Weeknd. He didn't even leave no mystery, bro. He said names in this verse. Now, he mentioned a couple of people, all right? He mentioned Cash. Now, Cash, for you guys who don't know, is the Weeknd's manager, or he's EXO's manager, like the director over there. Now, when OVO EXO was together, apparently Cash used to roll under one of Drake's homies, Chubbs, and be sort of Chubbs' runner and assistant. Now he's the manager over at EXO. So Drake sort of took a shot there. Now, he also said that Cash is spending the Weeknd's Abel's money and doing things for men that they do for women. So I don't know what that means, bro. I don't know if bro is out here zesty, moving crazy, all right, tricking on men, right, for the pussy. I don't know, bro. But it looks like Drake just exposed that man, bro, and forced him out the closet.
Jet switch chains, wiki. Spinning like you tryna fuck, boy, you tripping. Drizzy Chippendale, probably got your bitch Chanel. I just got them done, boy, don't make me at the Chippendale. Rolling loud stage, I would turn, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if his BM start to kiss and tell.
When Drake says, it will probably change if your BM starts to kiss and tell, he's telling A$AP Rocky his relationship would change and how he views Rihanna will completely change if she actually told him exactly what she did with Drake in the bedroom. Now, this comes as a response to A$AP Rocky telling Drake that he smashed Drake's baby mama before his first son, which is obviously Adonis, right? So he's saying that before Drake got his baby mama pregnant, he had smashed the baby mama.
Heard it, son. I smashed before you birth, son. Flacco hit it first, son.
Drake is telling A$AP, like, you making these jokes and rap songs about smash my baby mama, but that smile would change real quick and your relationship would change in a heartbeat if your baby mama told you exactly what me and her did in bed, which is like, duh, right? And I never understood why Rocky would even take that approach and say, yo, I smashed your girl when Drake also smashed his girl.
Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches. I be rocking every fucking chain I own next visit, ayy. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking, ayy, better Drop and give me 50, ay. Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50, ay. Niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Ay.
This was another diss at Kendrick. Now, this was also kind of clever. So Drake was making a mockery of Kendrick Lamar doing push-ups outside like the prison yard. It was also a double entendre because on top of drop down and give him 50, when he says, yo, you better drop when Top say drop and give him 50, he's referring to you better drop that music when Top Dog of TDE, you know, the head of TDE, when he says drop music, you better drop music and give him 50% of everything. So making fun of Kendrick Lamar's contract with TDE. Now, bro, I was told Kendrick Lamar is out of that contract, so this may be some old stuff, I don't know. Right, so making fun of the contract plus also the doing push-ups. Again, a subtle diss, but brilliant as well.
Niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living. I might take it latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50.
An obvious and clear diss at Rick Ross. He's playing into like the officer Rick Ross rhetoric. Rick Ross was a correctional officer at some point. Drake says, might take your girl and cuff him like Ricky. And then he says, yo, I can't believe that Rick Ross is jumping into this. He's like 50. Right, and that's Drake essentially saying, bruh, I don't understand why Rick Ross is choosing to beef with me when we always just made hits. Now, if you guys don't know, Rick Ross unfollowed Drake, all right, after Future and Metro dropped their album dissing Drake. For some reason, Rick Ross don't like Drake, and we don't know why. Now, Drake did get back at Rick Ross by inviting Rick Ross, I guess ex-girlfriend, to his tour date.
Every song that made it on a chart, he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business, nigga. Shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga, I ain't even tripping.
This was definitely the shot at John Morant. Now, John Morant and Drake hasn't beefed publicly, so it's unclear exactly where the conflict is. However, John Morant used to date Lotto's sister right around the same time that Drake and Lotto's sister was caught outside together.
Thank you.
So apparently John Morant and Drake have been beefing behind the scenes ever since.
All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs, drop and give me 50, drop. In that fucking song, y'all got to not start the beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck.
Another very direct diss, but Drake is making it clear that Kendrick Lamar's verse on Like That was not the beginning of this beef, because a lot of people think that that's the beginning of the beef. It's not. Drake is making it clear that's not the beginning. And then also, too, he takes a shot at J. Cole apology. So if you guys don't know, J. Cole dropped a diss on Kendrick Lamar, and then J. Cole took to the stage to essentially apologize to Kendrick Lamar for calling his first album a classic, but then his second album boring and his last album a brick.
So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly, but at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I wanna say right here tonight is, in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
When J. Cole dropped the Kendrick Lamar diss, it was a narrative going around based on the diss track that Kendrick Lamar first album was good, but every album since was trash. And that narrative was heating up because J. Cole dropped a lyrical masterpiece so potent that people couldn't help but think, damn, maybe J. Cole is right. Maybe Kendrick is dropping like overrated pieces of work. But then that narrative got squashed as soon as J. Cole apologized. Well, Drake is back to heat up the narrative, which is why he's telling fans, forget what Cole says, bruh. Believe me, Kendrick Lamar last album was Bricks is overrated. Kendrick Lamar is trash.
Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up. Nigga calling top to see if top want a piece of the top, want a piece of the top, want a piece of the nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. You don't roll deep to this, you not fucking deep enough. Begging Casa not, boy, you not fucking beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking creeping up. Money wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking sneaking up. Cornball, your show money, merch money, feed us. I'ma let you niggas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. Drop and give me 50, all you fuck niggas teaming up.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick?
Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob.
Shout out to Drake, man, for putting my boy Academics on the outro, man. Now, when Drake is telling Kendrick to drop, he's telling Kendrick, bro, like, bro, I'm sick of it, man. I'm done with the, oh, I got a nuclear against Drake. Now, Kendrick Lamar has been, like, kind of floating this out there for a while now that he has a Drake diss track so potent it would end Drake's career. And nobody has really challenged Kendrick Lamar, like, to really drop it, right? It's sort of been this vague threat, this open threat that Kendrick Lamar has always had. Drake is saying, bro, I'm done with the threats, drop it. Let's go to war, drop it. All right. Now, I'll be doing another breakdown of the actual disses. So, like, watch out for that, man. And if you're still watching this, man, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out how Sharp and AD back and forth could lead to a very dangerous war in LA. Click on this video somewhere on my screen. Or if you're watching this by the time I'm already dropping my full breakdown, you can go back and watch the full breakdown of the Drake beef and Kendrick beef, all right? I'm out of here, folks. Peace.